Hey there, viewers, it's Charlie. I'm back again with another Transformers review. And today's review is going to be on Studio Series Concept Art Rumble. Now, think about that name for a few seconds. Concept Art Rumble. Which means this is not a character that appeared in the Bumblebee film, of course, but this is meant to be a figure of a concept art character, meaning he was meant to be in the film but was cut at some point. So, yeah, Studio Series is now branching out to concept art characters. And, well, so far we've only got concept art figures of Bumblebee movie characters, but the ones that we've got are actually quite cool looking because we've got Rumble here. Megatron, because I'm pretty sure that we all knew he was going to be in the film but was cut. And Sunstreaker. Okay. But seeing how we've got concept art characters in Studio Series now, this gives me hope that one day we get Studio Series Transit. This is me taking a large amount of copium, but hopefully we do get Studio Series Transit one day. But well, looking at the box for this guy, of course we got the standard Studio Series Core Class box. So here we got a picture of what he would look like if he was in the film. Of course, the Bumblebee film. Of course, he would be in the Cybertron scene if he did appear, along with Ravage. Concept art Rumble, so just have the prefix there to let you know. This side we've got his face. This looks very generic for Rumble. This side seems that the concept art figures have this scanning in effect, which I think looks rather cool, actually. So, yeah. The back, we got him in both modes. And, well, for, I guess, the backdrop of the core class figures, they're not really backdrops, they're more just what the figure is tied to. But they do at least stylize it for the core class figures. We've got the Cybertron scene of, I guess this would have been where Rumble appeared if he was in the film. And we've got, I'm not sure if that's Wheeljack or B-127, but we've got a car there, another character which I can't make out. So my guess is Rumble would have appeared and maybe like smashed the ground of his power drivers, causing a disruption for the Autobots. That's my assumption for what Rumble would have done if he appeared in the film. Maybe with Frenzy, maybe he would have been by himself, I don't know. But anyway, just bring in Rumble. And yes, he's blue. Let's not start that debate. Let's not start that debate. But anyway, so he transforms into a block, I guess. But of course, it's basically just to go into Soundwave's chest, just like with Ravage. So, yeah. So not really much to talk about, so let's just look at the details here. Although I'm not really sure what there is to say. Because, yeah, this is a crumpled up robot. I mean, underneath, we do have his head just visible there, but we've got some Decepticon insignias right there on the pile drivers, so... But, yeah, this is just a random brick. I mean, maybe it's a little, vehicle. Like, if you stuck wheels on it, then this could be an actual, vehicle. But I'm pretty sure these are just meant to be like little storage modes for us to fit in Soundwave. So, yeah. Because, like, I'm sure, like, the description for the figure and Paul says what this turns into, but yeah, I have no clue what this and Ravage turn into. let's just cut the filler and just show the compatibility with Soundwave. Because, of course, with Ravage, the thing he turned into was just a block, and that was to fit into Soundwave. Well, trying to get this out. Probably actually need to flip the back as well, just so I can get him out. There we go. So just before we get Rumble in Soundwave, here we have the two together. And yeah, these are way too blocky to be cassette tapes. So there you go. Kind of hope that they do like more of these, like maybe a Laserbeak if he was meant to be in the film. I don't know. Pretty sure they'll do a Frenzy recolor of this, but I'm not sure if they'll do any more past that, because I'm not sure if like Laserbeak was meant to be in the film or something. I don't know, but who knows. But anyway, we can just fit this guy into Soundwave. So we just open up his chest, and he can just fit in. If we can actually just finagle him in. There we go. Oh, something got caught. So we just fit Rumble into Soundwave's chest like so, and just close that up. And then we can have like a hypothetical scene where not only does he deploy Ravage, but Rumble as well. Although, of course, trying to get him out of here is going to be quite a bit of pain. So yeah, best thing to do is just open this at the back and then just push him out. So yeah. And well, that's pretty much it for this mode. The accessories are actually part of the vehicle modes, like they're in here, so we'll talk about those in the robot mode. So getting onto the transformation. So the transformation on this is actually really simple. So we're just going to rotate this around, get the legs out, split the legs, take the guns off and set them off to the side. Get the feet down. Move it up on this hinge, so yeah, she's got a arcing back. Move the shoulders down. Rotate the shoulders around. Move the pole drivers up. Move the arm down on this hinge. And then with these guns, which, just quickly looking at them. There you go. Plug them into the back. Here we have Rumble in robot mode. And yeah, that's a really simple transformation. Like, you could do that in like 10 seconds with your eyes shut. Compare that with Armada Optimus, and that was my previous review. Like, that was a really intricate. In fact, compare that to Ravage, where, of course, like, you had to fold up all the limbs, and of course, like, it gets confusing where everything plugs in sometimes. Whereas with this, everything has like a clear indication of where it goes. So yeah, I said that the transformation is a clear winner. So if you're buying this as a pocket money toy, then I'd say this is a really decent thing. So yeah. But well, just having a quick 360. course, we got the guns in the back, and well, I would normally say that he can also hold them, but I don't think he has any hands. So he's traded his hands for the pile drivers, permanent pile drivers. So if he ever needs to hold something, yeah, he can't do that. So that's kind of unfortunate. And also looking at the head, like if I looked at if I first looked at his head, but then you told me that this was Rumble, I don't think that I would believe you, because I mean he's got a mouth plate, something that Rumble normally doesn't have. I mean, if they just gave it a mouth, at least it would look more like Rumble. But I think it's because most of the Bumblebee movie designs are really accurate to how the character normally looks in that G1. Like, if you look at Brawn, Ratchet, Ironhide, RC, and what was the other one? Wheeljack, not Pablo, Wheeljack. They look really accurate to how they look in G1. If you look at the Decepticons like Shockwave, the Seekers, Soundwave, even the concept art Megatron, they all look really accurate to how they look in G1. Hell, concept art Sunstreaker looks like looks accurate to how he does. But Rumble here, this just looks like a generic Decepticon compared to a Rumble. So I kind of wish they molded a mouth, but Okay, moving on to something else. If I put this guy next to another Core Class figure, because this is Core Class, this guy is tiny. Like, this guy is Minicon size. Hell, I think he's actually smaller than a Minicon. And of course, the reason for this is because he's meant to be one of the Soundwave partners. So, yeah. Now, of course, Ravage was also this size, but seeing how he's, of course, like, he's an animal, so, you know. But seeing a robot this size at Core Class is kind of hilarious to see. And it kind of reminds me of, you know, like, Bumblebee being a deluxe and still being smaller than everyone else. Like, this guy is basically Minicon size. And remember, Minicons used to be sold in packs of 3, and that was still cheaper than this. Like, this is like £12. Like, oh, like I'm not even mad. I just find that hilarious. Okay, so let's move on to the articulation. So the head can go side to side. The arms can move. Once again, we got a case of trigger-happy shoulders. Of course, the arms can just go fully around. You can do that if you want. Maybe to make up for the lack of elbows, because, yeah, no elbows. Waist, nothing. But he's got a arcing back if you want. Maybe a bit of an ab crunch too, if you have it orientated in a certain way. He's got a ab crunch. Kick forward. Kick back. Servers at the knee, and the knee there, and the foot can move. So yeah, not entirely posable, but you can still get him in like the pile driver pose if you do it right, but I think I'll probably save that for the thumbnail. So, yeah. Now, let's just bring in the other 3. And well, they look really good together. Will we get more? I mean, possibly a frenzy redeco of Rumble, but maybe more like middle to the end of the year. But will we get a Laserbeak? I don't know. But well, for complaints about Rumble, I mean, I'm not going to complain about the lack of joints, because again, this is a core class. But I just wish that his head resembled the G1 version more, because like the others are really accurate. But that's more of a nitpick. For actual complaints, why does he not have hands? It's just pile drivers 24/7, because then he could actually hold the guns. You know, huge missed opportunity. I know this is more movie Rumble, not the G1 character, but come on, still. He came with guns, let him hold them. And it's not like you can use them in the other mode as well, because they're more used for, I guess, structural integrity. Now, I think that's the only complaint that I can think of, so do I recommend them? Well, if you have Soundwave, then sure, why not? Yeah, I would consider this more an add-on piece to a Soundwave, sort of like how Ravage is. Because, of course, you can go in a Soundwave's chest, but if you don't have Soundwave, then maybe not. Like, I consider this more fun if you have Soundwave, so, yeah. But, like, if you're interested in the concept art figures, I'd probably say go for Megatron. If you can actually find them. Or maybe just go for Sunstreaker. Because, like, I do want to try Sunstreaker when he comes out. So, yeah. But, well, this has been my review on Concept Art Rumble. And this is Charlie Young, signing off.